All right guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day and you're crushing your goals. Today's video is on building a periodization table or format for your exercise routine. And the reason why this is important is because a lot of people just go into the gym and they just end up doing whatever's in front of them. And because that doesn't build routine, that doesn't build structure, it helps to allow you to fall off your plan, right? We want to do something that gets you to stay structured, that allows you to understand what you're going to be doing when you go work out, whether it's at the gym, whether it's at your house, whatever the case is, right? So the idea here is there's going to be a few examples, of course, that I'm going to have for download that you can keep yourself just for a suggestion, either to give you an idea or something that you can use yourself. The idea here, again, is to get you structured, right? To know what you're going to be doing Monday or Wednesday or Friday or Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or whatever your workout plan is, okay? It's to give you insight into what exercises you're going to be doing that day, how many reps you're going to be doing, how many sets you're going to be doing, and then also to take it a step further, what I like to do, I have some of my clients, depending on what level of fitness they're at and how far they are into their lifestyle when it comes to their nutrition and their fitness. I even build for them not just their workout routine, which is generally what a periodization table is for the month, right? You build out what day you're doing it, you build out what you're doing that day, what exercises, what body parts, how many reps, how many sets. You know, you even go as far as what tempo you're doing, what cardio you're going to be doing for the week, how long you're going to be doing it for, what type of cardio, all that's in there. But I take it a step further and I add in stretching and also foam rolling, and then also nutrition. And the reason why is because why not just do everything in one shot to have a really good idea of what you're doing? And even if you know or you get good at doing it at the top of your head, you can always go back and look at this and say, okay, you know what? I'm doing this on Friday, but I'm going to be having this for work after I finish, and I'm going to be having to add in some new work meetings, and it's going to take up some time, but I really want to make sure I dedicate my time to building my legs because my legs aren't progressing as well as my other body parts. So I'm going to move doing legs on Friday to Monday because Monday's a lighter day and I have more time, right? And you can take that concept and work with it with anything in regards to your stretching and your foam rolling and your food, especially stretching and foam rolling, because I know like 95 to 99% of people don't do it. And if you're somebody who has had a lot of injuries, has injuries, and is somebody who doesn't have good flexibility, you have to foam roll. You have to add it into your schedule. It's going to help make your body more limber. It's going to give you more energy because you're going to start feeling better. Your stress will be reduced because of your flexibility. When you're able to move better and you're able to have more mobility, you are going to feel better, right? You're going to do things during the day in a better state of mind because of that. And it's a slow process, I get it. Like over time, it's going to get better for you, and it does take some time to get into that routine like anything else. But everybody should be doing that. I have another video on that. I'm going to go more into a little bit more detail, but people should be stretching and foam rolling. And I add that in as well. And again, nutrition. And I basically build it for my clients where they can see everything in one shot in an Excel sheet as well. Now, again, I'm going to give you some examples that you can use so then you can take it and maybe even possibly use it yourself, or you can switch some things around and build it out to what you want. But periodization table is very important. It gets you structured. It gets you to see and understand where you're at and what you're doing. And it allows you to look at everything from a broad perspective in a month's time frame, okay? And it's either going to show you that you're on track and you're doing things right and you have been doing things good or great for the past period of time that you've been working out. Or if you have been working out for a period of time, it's going to show you that you need to tweak some things, or maybe you can move some or shift some things around. And if you're just starting out, this is something I highly suggest that you do and add to your routine. Again, you don't have to do this. It's just another tool that you can use to make sure you're going to be more successful, right? And to ensure that you're going to stay on track when it comes to reaching your goals. Sometimes in the past, I've had my clients even forget that they've done this, okay? And they've stopped doing it because they've gotten into such a routine about building their plan and what they need to do and understanding the education behind it and the habits and what they need to put in place in order to stay on track. And then they would go back and look at some of their periodization tables they've made in the past, and they would say, you know, I had this switched out a certain way, or I was doing it like this. You know what? That'll be a nice change. Let me go back to doing it like that. Or I could see why I had my plan the way it was before, because it just worked for my schedule. So you never know what you're going to pick up or where you're going to come with. However, it's good to do and it's good to have in place, because it's only going to help benefit you to stay on track. It's also going to help you succeed when it comes to your weight loss, among other goals that you may have. So I highly suggest it. You can start doing it tomorrow. Again, you can do it on Excel sheet, you can do it on, you can print it out, you can write it down, whatever works for you. As long as you start taking the approach to do it, it's going to do nothing but help you along the way. All right, guys, as always, help each other out. If there's somebody who has a question, try and answer it for them if you have the answer. If you're somebody who thinks that, you know, you have a periodization table already, or there's a structure that you have with your plan and you feel like it can benefit the group, share it. We're all here to help each other. Again, we're all here to encourage one another. You never know what other ideas that can pop up in your mind that you could have if you just involve yourself a little bit more when it comes to being in a group and talking amongst one another. Because that's how we build ideas. That's how we build structure. That's how we build success, is learning from one another and always testing and seeing what works for ourselves. But until the next time, I will see you guys in the next video.